Yes, welcome back to Centenary Oval. We're live for the Mortlock Shield 2017. Of course, the Bendigo Bank Mortlock Shield, and we are just about ready to get underway for the final game of the program for today. We'll have a look back at the matches that have already been played in just a moment. Beebs is back. Beebs, interesting game of football, that last one. Great Flinders too good. Let's have a look back at the start of the day, though. We got underway at 9 o'clock this morning with Far North taking on Far West. And Far West were too good in the end, 10-12. They were 33-point winners against Far North, who were 5-3. Right? So 6-3, I think it was, 6-3-39 in fact. So 33-point winners, we believe it was, for those guys. Yes. In game 2, Midwest took on Lincoln City. Lincoln City won in a thriller in the end, Beebs. Yeah,
10-7-67 to 8-17-65. Midwest have actually kicked themselves out of winning the carnival. I reckon they should have won that game probably by 5 or 6 goals, and they end up losing it by 2 points. So Lincoln City.
Just want to, sorry, Beebs, keep going.
It's not taking any away from Lincoln City. They were certainly in it, and they put 10 goals on the board. It was enough to win the game, but you just saw that. Midwest early and all day they just missed 6 set shots, Jason. That's bad footy.
Yeah, it is. Far West it was in the early game. I apologise for this. They actually, Far North kicked 6-3-39. It was 10-12-72 to 6-3-39.
Yep.
So that was the 33-point win. The game we just saw, the EP Shark Warriors took on Great Flinders, and Great Flinders were too good in the end. 9-6-60 to 5-7-37, a 23-point win for Great Flinders. That will see them into either the 1 o'clock or the 3 o'clock game on Monday. But what we do know is that Far West will be in that final game.
Yeah, they will be in that. Look, I'm sure that Great Flinders is sitting here hoping that one of these sides only wins by a very small margin, so they will attack Far West in that 3 o'clock game on Monday.
What we absolutely know is that if this is a close margin, then those last 2 games on Mortlock Monday will be wide open.
Yes, and it will be wide open, and that's the thing about when you've got close games on the Saturday. Look, and we've talked about this all morning, that these games are going to be close, and it's exactly turned out that way. And the broadcast here, mate, we're having a great time here at the 2017 Bendigo Bank Mortlock Shield. Couldn't happen without some great sponsors, mate. We've got the Grand Tasman Hotel Sellers. Call in and see Simon for the best deals in town, Jace. The Anytime Fitness Centre financial sale is on now. EP Surf, their massive Mortlock special are on all weekend. McDonald's, Port Lincoln, book your children's party in their Out of This World party room. Port Lincoln might attend, mighty helpful might attend. City Motors, your local Holden and Nissan dealer. Cummins Hotel open late every day this long weekend. West Coast Diesel Service now providing full engine reconditioning. Pulling Boat Supplies open all weekend for all your commercial and recreation boating needs. And of course, Lincoln Lingerie, barely their bra sale is on right now, Jace.
Around the grounds for City Motors, I want to take you to the MCG quickly, where the Gold Coast Suns are taking on Hawthorn in the AFL. And we've got the Gold Coast Suns leaders by 37 points there, 11-13-79 to Hawthorn 6-6-42. Sean Burgoyne running around there. He'll be here on the Monday. He won't be pleased with how the Hawks are travelling there. The teams are about to line up for the final game of Mortlock Saturday. That is Lincoln Districts about to take on the reigning champs in Eastern Eyre. Looking forward to this game. DJ Barra has made his way to Comedy Central, or is that about right? Comedy Central?
Oh, mate, you've got it right.
Barra, you'll be roving the boundary line. Who do you think is going to win this one?
I think it's going to be a pretty tight game. I'm going to have to go with Eastern Eyre, I think, on the form they had last year. So I think they might get up, but they're not. I don't think they're going to win by enough. I think the afternoon game on Monday's already been set.
All right. Well, we'll find out. The players are taking their position. They've moved the circle a bit closer to us for this game.
Yeah, that's nice. And of course, who have you gone to this game? Are you going tipping?
I think Eastern Eyre will win. I hope I'm wrong, because the Heart wants Lincoln Districts, of course, to get up. But Eastern Eyre, I like what they did last year at Mortlock. They were the first ones to knock off the Shark Warriors, and I think they're a good thing today.
And I'm going Lincoln Districts to win this game in a real close game. Umpire Ainsbury tosses the ball in the air. Otis Carter goes at it, gets it down. Eastern Eyre, all that like a throw to me there, and the umpire calls that. Kingsley Milne, no, he's not allowed to play that on. The ball will come back, and it looks like, I'm not sure who that is about to kick. That is it, Kingsley Milne?
I think it is, yes. Kingsley Milne, the famous 14, Mallee Park Peckers captain. looking around for options. He'll kick it out now to the grandstand side of Centenary Oval. Slightly the attacking side for Wallow. What have we got here? 50.
Yeah,
he's over the mark.
Yeah, the big fella. I don't know what he was thinking because I heard no call. Oh, he's only giving him 25.
Oh.
Very lucky boy.
Is that Kemp that overstepped the mark?
Yeah, it is big Jess Kemp, it is too.
It's Quade Ware now looking for an option coming forward, is it?
Could be.
Yeah, he's kicked it long to the goal square. Up! Oh, big leap there in the goal square for Lincoln Districts, but nothing doing. Eastern Air now will clear. They run it out, fleet of foot, and a lovely little chip pass over there for Burton. Burton now spreads it wide. We got here Vandeleur, have we? Yes, he looks up and kicks forward now for Eastern Air. Lovely kick.
Oh, Franklin.
Yeah, spilled it. Franklin though wins his footy. Oh, a terrible handball. But they get it back now. Oh, they're just stuffing around with it a bit too much. Here we go now. Jess Kenny kicks it out here, and he's got a man all on his own in Vandeleur. Vandeleur looks inboard now, sorts it up. That's a good kick. They're moving on quickly, Eastern Air. They're not standing still. That was Rawson now.
Oh, Fitzgerald, beautiful mark.
Fitzgerald will line up. It was Rawson who kicked it to him in the end. Lovely kick. And Joel Fitzgerald kicked 9 last week in Kimber Districts.
Certainly in form, mate.
Big win. He'll line up. He'll kick from about 45 metres out, probably on a 45-degree angle. Eastern Air in this first term are kicking to the southern end of Centenary Oval. Beebs, right at home.
In he comes. If anyone knows how to kick goals, it's this bloke. Comes in off the boot. The goal umpire has not moved the muscle, instead of put his head up, watch the ball sail over the top of his head. The first goal to Eastern Air, and of course it goes through their kicking machine and their captain, Joel Fitzgerald. So on the Grand Tasman Hotel Cellars, call in and see Simon for the best deals in town scoreboard. Eastern Air 1 goal. Drake Flinders yet to score. Lovely
passage of play. It was a bit scrappy, but they just kept at it, Eastern Air. Missing targets a couple of times there, but numbers. They ran in a wave there, and
Vandeleur was instrumental. He followed the ball up from the back line and he used the ball beautifully.
He did. Now Jesse Kemp will go at it with big Otis for Districts. This will be a good ruck combination all day long. Good ruck battle. Both work well around the ground as well, Beebs. I'll get plenty of it.
That was Peter Lindsay over there before they got the ball in the straight mate, I think.
Up they go. Kemp wins that one comfortably. Roving it though, and he was wrapped up pretty quickly. There was Tyrone George. We'll have a secondary bounce in the middle of Centenary Oval. Otis comes in at an angle, but Kemp doesn't stop him. He just whacks it 30 metres forward for Eastern Air. Coming out there was Tyler Franklin. A little handball over for Vandeleur. He kicks it inside 50, looking for Big Burger Fitzgerald again. He spilled the ball there, Beebs. Nearly holding the ball.
Trying to break the tackle.
Yeah, not quite able to do it though. Lincoln Districts looking to work the ball out, but it's turned over again. Eastern Air, great kick forward. I think that was Tyler Franklin again, kicking forward to, who's got it?
That looks like Cody Pilgrim, is it?
You might be right.
No, sorry, that can't be. No, sorry, it's number 17. I don't think I've got a 17 for.
That's a problem.
Eastern Air, and he's missed anyway.
Has he missed?
He certainly has.
DJ Barrow will have to send him on the hunt to find out who number 17 is for Eastern Air.
Because he's not in the budget.
Never mind.
Ball comes out now, quickly. That looks like John Miller. John Miller racing out wide, kicks it out, but the ball goes out of bounds, centre wing, right there in front of the grandstand, and with Eastern Air leading 1 goal, 1-7 to Lincoln Districts yet to score. Ball comes down into a pack. Kingsley Bilney can't get hold of it. Looks like there, again, that was number 3. That was Peter Lindsay, gets it forward, looking for, and it finds Kingsley Bilney.
That was Tyrone George who just kicked that in, I reckon.
Oh, okay, Tyrone kicks it in. Goes short.
Oh, good kick. Yep, good kick. That is Blaze K, I reckon. Is that number 5? Yes, I think it is. Blaze K.
It is Blaze K, you're right.
He's going to line up for Lincoln Districts to have their first shot on goal. He'll kick from probably about 45 metres out, 45-degree angle.
It's Matty Parker. Is the person for.
Thank you. Number 17, Matty Parker.
He was the replacement.
Yeah, he was. And he comes now, and that's online. That's a good kick. Lovely finish there. Lovely finish, Blaze K.
And on the Lincoln Lingerie scoreboard now, it's Eastern Air 1 goal 1-7 with Lincoln Districts 1 goal 6 points. And look, it's been a pretty quick opening, as we said, Jace, and we must make that change. Matty Parker, number 17, of course, he took the place of Evan Hunt in that particular player's position.
He did. If you're listening around the Eyre Peninsula today on 5CC, good afternoon to you. If you're following the live stream, which many of you are, we've got a link to it on our 5CC website. Good afternoon to you. Apologies that you've got to look at our heads every now and again. Just watch the footy instead. Otis not quite there. Kemp again dominating the ruck. It spills out, but it's picked up there for Lincoln Districts in the end and kicked out wide. That was Appleby, who's been prominent for Marble Range this season. They look to go forward Districts again. Oh, lucky bounce there for Lincoln Districts. Spills out now. We've got stacks on about 70 out. Spills out the back, and Lincoln Districts win that. A little handball over the top there. They go inside forward 50 now. Eastern Air have got numbers back. A quick little chain of handballs they're working through, but a good tackle keeps the ball in the area. Lots of pressure for Lincoln Districts. They're hunting them down. Vanderloo lays a strong tackle for Eastern Air, and we will have a bounce about 50 metres out from the Lincoln Districts goal. They're kicking to the northern end.
Tyrone George and Vanderloo having just...
2 sevens going at it.
Yes, having a bit of a workout where they're going for dinner tonight.
There was I guess you could call that a crawl to the ball, but it didn't quite work. Otis
Carter. Oh, that's a slips catch. That is a fantastic mark.
Otis Carter has kicked a mongrel finger-breaking thing about 20 metres, and you're right, like a good slips fieldsman. He's taken that an inch from the turf.
Can you picture who that is, Jace, from here?
Oh, I've got a feeling it might be our man Blaze K again. Can't see across there. We'll have a look at his number after he kicks it. But
he's about 45, 48 metres out. Comes in now. Oh, puts it high in the air. Not going to make the distance.
No, it was. It was definitely not. It was Reece Francis.
Oh, was it really?
No wonder you couldn't pick him, Babes, in a Lincoln Districts jumper.
No.
He looks good.
Looks him in red and white.
Anyway, brought back in now for Eastern Air, and Dale Wolford has it. He looks to cross it out to in front of the cam bar, and that has missed its target. Running back as you would. Yeah, he wants it. He wants it. Give me the ball.
Yeah, right in front of the crowd there, in front of the bar and the canteen. He plays on now, looking. Oh, centres it. Does the right thing.
Oh no!
That's not a good kick. Jesse Kemp takes that mark easily. Short passes across the Eastern Air player, and then he passes into that looks like Tom Davey. Tom Davey plays on with the handball, gets it through there to that was Jess Kenny. Jess Kenny, mongrel kicking forward. Great fingers, clean up. That's not a very good kick. Oh, picked up there beautifully again by Tom Davey. Gets on his left foot.
Oh, have a look at this kick. It's swinging back. It's hit the post. Oh,
beautiful kick there by Tom Davey, but just didn't quite swing enough. Now Lincoln just trying to bring the ball in. Go long out. Oh, that's Jeremy's kick. As he looking for Otis Carter, gets on the ball, gets the handball on quickly. Kingsley Vilney gets tackled, but gets it onto his left foot, gets it up forward, comes from behind, breaks on the spoil. Good take there. Great Eastern Air got numbers. Not sure was that Jesse Kemp again. They get the ball in the middle. Vanderloo playing good first quarter for Eastern Air. Gets the ball across his running player. Short kick now.
Oh, good mark.
Kenny gets it quickly on to Dion Wolford. Wolford looking for Fitzgerald. Man in front play. Fitzgerald takes it off hands. The ball gets good kick into the middle. Beautiful movement there by the Eastern Air players.
Joel Fitzgerald there, Beebs. Now, he hasn't taken the mark. He's realised he's out of position. He's just used enough body on the Lincoln Districts defender to make him go with the one arm. He's picked up the crumb, and they're having a shot on goal because of his body use. Yep. Smart, intelligent football.
And this is a player that knows what all about. This is Luke Harrowfield, and he's played for the Sheepy Shark Warriors in this competition before. So he's coming in now back playing at the Ports Club on Eastern Air, and that's a beautiful kick from Harrowfield. Never ever looked like missing.
An arrow from Harrowfield, Beebs.
It could be a Cummins Hotel goal of the day contender. And remember, Cummins Hotel are open late every day this long weekend.
Indeed, we have a look up at the Port Lincoln Mitre 10 scoreboard. We see Eastern Air now 2 goals 2-14. Lincoln Districts 1-1-7. Good start to this game. Geez, there's some quality football playing out there. To me, this has been the cleanest 5 minutes of footy I've seen today.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
From both sides.
Both sides, yep.
Bit of pressure, but it's pretty free flowing. Probably not quite as much pressure as the last game. Anyway, the Rucks go at it again. We'll split that one between Otis and Jesse Kemp.
On the boot.
He does. It's gone forward for Lincoln Districts. Kingsley Bilney just floating around. Ran past it though. Can't quite tie the ball up inside their attacking area at the moment, Districts. It's coming out too easy. Eastern Eyre now. Oh, that's a good tackle. That'll spill over the boundary line. Good tackle there from Zach Calderwood.
That was on Tommy Clark.
It was. So we'll get a ball up about 70 metres out. Lincoln Districts attacking to the northern end. Jesse Kemp palms that one down. That's a one-handed. Oh, he spins out of that there.
Racing, well done.
Excellent. Eastern Eyre going forward again. That's a lovely kick.
Kemp.
Over the back. It's going to spill there. Leading back in the race there for Lincoln Districts was Hanson.
That was Johnny Miller.
And that's a good palm off there. Davey now that's come back in. Oh, that's a good kick. Just in his boot laces there, Fitzgerald. He comes in looking to lay a tackle though. Good pressure from the big fellow. He's been good when they've come forward.
Yeah, look, the pressure from Eastern is very good on the Pleasant.
Yeah.
They're not giving Lincoln District any chance to settle and use the footy like they want to.
It's looking dangerous, Fitzgerald. Carter, a third man up there for Eastern Eyre was Maitland.
You're allowed to do that here.
Yes, you are. And it spills out now. Eastern Eyre, a little hand in there. Very important little hand for Lincoln Districts. They've got numbers forward of the ball. Kingsley Bilney tried to pick it up but couldn't. This is Tyrone George. He's put it out now in front of a teammate. That handball got chopped off, but he'll get it back. Lincoln Districts now inside forward 50. Bilney had run on. Will he get on the end of it? No, he won't. Miller spins, ducks, weaves, gets caught. They'll look for a shot on goal here. That was from Calderwood.
In the pocket.
And it hadn't quite
on.
He will, and it's come back out now to Quade Ware. Ware will line up from about 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle. In fact, we are right behind the kick here at the central comedy position.
Yeah, you've got it right there. Quade Ware.
What's he got to do here, Beebs? Walk us through it.
It's got to be right in the middle of the goals. You can't put it out to the side out there. You've got to aim to the centre of the goals because there's not much swing in that particular one at all. It was good play from Zach Calderwood.
It was.
He brought the ball back to him beautifully. So now Eastern Eyre got them going back in the sense. Well, this is a bit dangerous. No, he's taken the mark well. So now they're in the pocket there. The fullback about to bring it out. Looks into the middle. Goes onto his left foot. Looking out wide again. Yes, he's on his own. The Eastern Eyre player clear. Gets the ball on his boot quickly. Looking for and finding. That's of course Matty Parker. Matt Parker now number 17. That's who they have been told it is. Although that doesn't look like Matt Parker to me. But anyway, the ball now socket along the ground and it goes out of play. Parker
would know these guys running around in Districts jumpers fairly well, I would have thought, Beebs. Not sure. Anyway, we're going to go to DJ Barra in a moment, but we'll wait for this ball to be thrown in before we do. It's just in front of the Lincoln Districts dugout. Up they go. Spills out. Districts have numbers here. Kingsley. No, that's not Kingsley Bilney. That was Lindsay Benbold. And we wrapped up there almost in the middle of Centenary Oval. DJ Barra, what are you seeing down there on the boundary line?
Eastern Eyre have gone in really strong. They're attacking hard. They seem like they're a lot faster side at the moment. But Harry Miller, he's been changed off the boundary line, off the bench, and trying to throw their game plan off. Back to you, boys.
DJ Barra, Dave Barracliff down on the boundary line for us. 46 today, DJ Barra.
Happy birthday to him again.
Indeed. Districts go forward now.
Tyrone George.
He is lightning quick, uses the ball poorly inside 50, and it'll be turned over. Oh, good smother.
Zach Calderwood.
Spills out here for Districts, but they just don't have the numbers back, and they'll rush it behind here. Eastern Eyre. Another behind for Lincoln Districts. It's brought back in over the head of Maitland, Jess Kenny. Played on, gets wrapped up, threw it away. Simple as that.
Calls play on. Oh, play advantage, umpire.
I think he has. Yes. He has played advantage.
Oh, he had to. There was no way you could not play advantage there.
The tackle was from Quade Ware. The turnover on Kenny, who just didn't see Quade Ware out of the corner of his eye. Who was the goal kicker, Beeps?
I'm not too sure, Jay.
I think it might have been Zach Calderwood.
It could have been Zach. He may have been the recipient of that, but it was good play again from the district side when Kenny took a great mark, played on, great tackle by Craig Ware, ball spills free, and it's a goal to the Lincoln Districts. And what's the score on the McDonald's scoreboard, Jace?
We've got Eastern Air 2-2-14. Lincoln Districts hit the front there 2-3-15. Back in the middle, up go the rucks again. We've got to change in the ruck for Districts, but it matters not. Kenny over the top there. It spills out now. Maitland leading back in the race for that ball. Can't pick it up though. Pick it up, son. He handballs it out to a teammate at his bootstraps who looks after him. Now they have numbers. Kenny that time gets the ball on without getting caught. And Eastern Air will go forward. 1-on-1, 50 out from goal. A bit of, I'll say, body in inverted commas used there to get a shot. Should have taken the mark, Beebs.
No, it was two hands in the middle of the back. Should have been a free kick.
I think that was Harrowfield. But we'll have a ball up again.
Cale Olds goes up in the ruck there for Lincoln District now. Comes down to Eastern Air. They get the ball forward. Fitzgerald leads in the race. He's pressured there by the Lincoln District players. Knocked out again. Comes out here to, looks like that's Reese Racing. Can't get the ball. Goes over now to Nick Franklin. Is it Frankman? No, sorry, not Nick Franklin.
Yeah,
that's Jack Burton, sorry. Burton across to there, Vanderloo. Vanderloo short again. And this is Matty Parker. This is Devon. See Matty. I know who it is from this distance. I can kick it. Definitely Matt Parker.
Number 17.
Good goal kicker. Has kicked plenty of goals throughout his career. Lining up from about 50 out. He kicked right on the 50. Oh, he's given it a ride, but I don't think it'll make the distance. Goes up in the square. Oh, big hands there.
Oh!
No, umpire's called a rush behind.
No, it's definitely gone through.
Yeah, it's hit the post, I think, Jase.
Sid Masters just tried to run around the back there and get a little cheapie, and that was never going to happen. Matt Parker is not going to give you that ball there, young man. It's brought back into play anyway, and Cody Pilgrim has the ball now for Lincoln Districts. He will look to bring it to our side of the ground. Quade Ware goes front and square, but he won't be needed. That's a strong grab from Keeley. Keeley clunks that one. Ware now runs on. Keeley looking for options. What's he going to do? Down the line, I think, is what he'll end up doing here.
Not sure. He's very undecided.
Here he goes.
Just pops it up.
Oh, it's a good kick. Reece Francis. Calderwood. Oh, there's the Falcon.
Is that a Falcon?
That's a Falcon.
Beautiful Falcon right in front of us here.
Yeah,
you're on TV with that Falcon. That's a beauty.
That's a ripper. Calderwood to Vanderloo. In it comes now. Kemp could get his hands up in the end. Too busy wrestling, but Calderwood will see it over the boundary line for Lincoln Districts. Directly in front of where we are in the central commentary position.
Benny Clements, knowing the safety of the line there, didn't have the number, so he just knocked it out of bounds very clearly. The umpire, boundary umpire now about to throw it in. Kemp going against Cale. Kemp too strong for Olds. Gets it across, and of course that was Jack Burton, but kicked it straight to there, the Lincoln Districts player in Lindsay Benbolt. He plays on quickly. Now that's Peter Lindsay gets the ball out wide, looking for. Oh, no, or is that Lindsay? Or is that Benbolt there? Though that quick across the ground, they're hard to see, Jace. Bad kick.
Giving them.
Oh, okay. Sanjaya, is it?
Yep, that's it. San Jason.
Yeah, San Jason. Gets it back again now. Goes forward, looking for Otis Carter. Ball comes down off the pack. Oh, sat right on top of him. Should have been a free kick there.
Calderwood. He's in everything.
Carter gets the ball out on the left foot.
Oh,
right across the face of goals, the Lincoln District side, and it goes out of bounds in the right hand forward pocket for the Lincoln District side. Where the scores are level here on the Portland and Mitre 10 scoreboard, 2-3 apiece, both on 15, Jace.
It'll be tossed in forward pocket for Lincoln Districts. They're kicking to the northern end in this quarter here at Centenary Oval. Carter, who Kemp wins that one again. He has been the master in the ruck so far today. Over the head of Kenny there for Eastern Air. He may get the spillage there. He doesn't. A little handball in from Harrowfield, and Eastern Air move forward again. That was Parker using his body. That's a push. We'll say that. There says the umpire. And Schreiber will take the resulting free kick. He looks inboard, kicks it in, finds a teammate there in Pilgrim. Pilgrim into the middle of Centenary Oval now. Up we go inside 50. Francis not quite over the back. Leading back in the race there was Nick Gale. Gale spreads it wide. He's got a couple of teammates by themselves. Eastern Air will run it out now, loping down to the wing and putting it out in front of and finding Tom Davey.
Good mark.
Davey put the one hand out and secured it. He pumps it inside forward 50. Oh, look out, there's a couple flying there for Eastern Air, but numbers at the ground see Lincoln Districts clear, and that is quarter time in what has been a fast, furious and excellent game of football so far. DJ Barra will send it down to you. What have you got there?
Yeah, just in that quarter there, down at full back there, Wade Hanson, who tried to kick the ball through, his head got in the way. He's just got a small cut, but they've patched him up, and he'll be right to go in the next quarter. Back to you.
Bit of spack filler, and away he goes again, Beebs. On the Lincoln Lingerie scoreboard, we are locked together. 2 goals, 3 apiece. Eastern Eyre, the reigning Mortlock champions, and Lincoln Districts will go off to a break. When we come back, we'll have the second quarter live at Centenary Oval for Mortlock 2017.
Going smoothly and beautifully. Excellent work. Okay, best player Jess Kenny's been pretty good.
I would clearly say Jessica Kim. I've really liked Big Fella actually. No. That's not a huge amount, but he's done some good stuff. Clever. Kick the goal. Not better, but right up there would be Calderwood. That's been good. Carter is really, no, not really. Tyrone George has been good, yes. Nick Monton has been quite rares, really in and out.
I think it's Clyde Dollar stepping in the right.
Tyrone George wasn't, yeah. No, he's been good. I think I called him as Calderwood, but
Oh, right.
Miller, he's doing alright. Ben Bolt. Yes,
Yeah. No? Oh, we turn it up when he comes, yeah. Then we turn it off. We want you to be able to hear him.
We're live at Centenary Oval this afternoon for the 2017 Mortlock Shield Eastern Eyre taking on Lincoln Districts in the final game of Mortlock Saturday. It's been a stacked program of matches today. And in that quarter, they come away from the quarter time huddle all locked together on the McDonald's scoreboard. 2 goals, 3 apiece. Beeps, excellent quarter of footy for Eastern Eyre. Who are your best?
Yeah, for Jess Kenny's been very good for them. Andy Vanderbilt, he was in everything early and bringing the ball out of defence beautifully. Joel Fitzgerald up forwards looked dangerous, Jace. Every time he gets near the ball, you think something's going to happen, so he's good. Jesse Kemp's been the best big man on the ground, I believe, and Matty Parker's done a few good things as well.
For Lincoln Districts, for me, Tyrone George has been excellent. Peter Lindsay, there's been none better on the ground than him at the moment, and Zach Calderwood has been outstanding as well. John Miller and Lindsay Benbolt, I think, has been more than useful.
Yeah, so, Cody Prilden right
there. Yeah, well, yeah. DJ Barra has just come down in front of us. What did you see, Barra?
Districts, and Harry Miller said that he really wants him to play in front and wants to shut down their quick play, so we'll see how they go in the second quarter. Good
on you, DJ Barra, down in the huddle. Players have taken their position. They're ready before the timekeepers, by the looks.
Yeah, but as we've been saying, Jason, all along, another close game, level at quarter time. So this is the thing about this. How close these teams are together within the three, and probably the best and the most equal 8 teams we've had in the competition for a long, long time.
Great Flinders pretty pleased with that first quarter too. Nothing between these two teams. They're
No.
looking to play in the 3 o'clock game, along with Far West on Monday, Mortlock Monday. Everyone seems to be ready.
There's been some kids. There's some kids still on the ground, mate.
So you're getting rid of the youngsters off the ground. The ball has been held aloft. Second quarter underway. Eastern Eyre and Lincoln Districts at Centenary Oval.
Up they go, Otis, Carter and Jesse Kemp. Jesse Kemp gets his left arm to it, taps it down beautifully there was
Clements.
Clements gets his kick, is marked by John Miller. Miller now looking a bit undecided where to go. Goes out to the wing, looking for, the Eastern Eyre player gets in front, can't keep it in though, and the ball goes out of bounds. And just another start, Jace, where the intercept's been happening time and time again for both sides.
Grayson's gone to Ben Bolt in this quarter by the looks. The ball's tossed in front of the grandstand. Kemp again just dominating the ruck. Don't argue there, coming out for Eastern Eyre as they go forward. Up and over, lovely little mark. Quade Ware now looking for an option, and Ben Bolt is free again. He'll end up with this, will he? No, it's going to be taken. Schreiber will go over the top. He cuts inboard, in fact, and finds McAvoy. McAvoy now looks forward for Districts 1 on 3. It spills forward. That's a lovely tackle there, wrapped up for Districts. That was Appleby wrapping up the Eastern Eyre player who grabbed hold of it. I can't see his number, but that was a great strong tackle. We've got a ball up, attacking side for Lincoln Districts, who go inside 50 now. It spills through. Keeley, little handball out, and a shot on goal there. That's home, is it?
Reece Francis.
Oh, Reece Francis has missed. Cruising through there he was, receiving the handball, but
good bit of play from Districts. They should have made better of that. They should have, if they finished off, should have probably resulted in a goal, but they couldn't quite get the job done.
Reece Francis making his Lincoln Districts debut this afternoon.
Fulford to bring the ball back in. Go short.
Throw that in there again, Beebs.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Sorry about that.
Keep reminding me, I'm not listening to you, Joe. Eastern Eyre come out to centre wing. It's a terrible kick though, and the mark taken there by McAvoy. Going to centre half forward, looking for a great intercept there. That's a big Jesse Kemp. Terrific. He's a great ruckman, this player, mate. He does, works hard. Played a lot of league footy. Played for Centrals. This is now. We've got Jack Burton going out wide, centre wing, looking for and finding the Eastern Eyre player there. Not sure who it is, but he plays on quickly. Gets onto the left foot. That being
it was Davey.
Davey gets it forward.
Good kick to Kenny.
Kenny now.
Pumps it inside, forward 50 there, coming in for the cyber. What a strong mark. Jerome Arquette Burgoyne. Big unit, big strong mark.
Been playing terrific footy for Mallee Park.
Shorts it up. Finds his man in Tyrone George. George gets run down, but gets a handball first. Vanderlua, first on the scene. He now looks for an option and kicks a mongrel finger breaking inside out torp. It does find a target though. Eastern Eyre share it around. Camp, the big fellow, handballs it out to no one in the form of
Appleby, is it?
Appleby, I think. He led back there. Calderwood comes in to try and chop it off for Districts.
Great handball, Francis.
Was a great handball from Reece Francis, who's just cruising around like he never left the game. Up forward it goes. Oh, not quite. It didn't spill over the line. Short little kick there. Eastern Eyre go forward once more. It's in front of the Canberra now, and they've got a 3-on-1 back here. Eastern Eyre surely should score here now. He kicks it out and finds his target. That is a beautiful kick. Nick Franklin.
Hits Luke Harrowfield.
Sorry, Nick Franklin. That's the wrong team, Beebs. It's Jack Burton who'll line up.
He's playing well, Jack Burton. He's had a lot of this early second quarter.
It's Luke Harrowfield.
Luke Harrowfield. I thought Jack Burton.
Yeah, it was.
But Luke Harrowfield, he'll line up. He's a beautiful kick, this fella. I'm putting this on the scoreboard before we even start, so I put the Mozzer on him.
Beautiful raking kick. We saw him running around for the Shark Warriors last year, and he comes anyway. He'll kick from about 45. A lovely left foot kick normally. It's out to the left, but it's right through the high diddle.
Beautiful kick.
Another one through for Eastern Eyre. Good start to the second term for them. They go to 3 3-21 up against
2-4.
Lincoln Districts 2-4 on the. I can't see that when you put your finger there.
West Coast Diesel
Just say it.
Service now providing full engine reconditioning scoreboard.
Okay. Yeah. Back in the middle now of Centenary Oval. We're going to have a quick rip around the grounds in a moment. I'm going to have a look at what's happening at the MCG. Beebs, take us through this bounce.
Okay, the umpire comes in. We've got Cale Olds against Jesse. Cale Olds goes way too early. Kemp shows experience, tapping it forward. Tyrone George goes over with Vandal. It goes on to, looks like Davey. Davey looking out wide here for, and Harrowfield tries to get, Shriver gets it across to Quade Ware. Quade Ware looks in towards the middle. Beautiful pass to George. George gets it out wide now, looking for John Miller. John Miller takes it on the run. Off he goes. One bounce, two bounce. Looks forward now, drops it in short into the middle. Beautiful kick there. Looks like Calderwood. Calderwood gets it onto someone on the left foot. That's a terrible kick though. Up forward makes it very hard for the forward when you're putting it like that. But now looks like they're still in the charts here. With that was Peter Lindsay gets the handball across. The ball goes into the forward line. But it's all Eastern Eyre, and Elliot Claxton takes the mark. It's an half back. Gets the ball on quickly to Reece Racing. Racing now looking out here for Davey. Beautiful kick finds him. Davey gets onto the left foot, swings around, looks into the middle.
Oh, good kick.
Clements takes the mark. They're moving the ball beautifully here, Eastern Eyre onto Harrowfield. Harrowfield over the top, looking for Franklin. Franklin takes the mark, turns on the right foot, plays on, goes long, looking for Berger Fitzgerald.
Oh, that is class.
No, I think has he paid the mark?
Yes, he has to.
Yeah.
Surely that's a mark, yeah.
That was end-to-end football, Jason. Lincoln Districts could not touch the footy there. Beautiful footwork.
Lovely kick from Franklin, but what about the use of the body? Just at the right time, he's the master.
That's why he kicked as many goals as he does, because he is a beautiful mover, beautiful body work. And he'll finish this off now, and he'll put I reckon the fourth goal on the board for Eastern Eyre, and they will move further in front. Berger comes in straight through the middle, and on the City Motors, your logo holding this dealer scoreboard, it's now Eastern Eyre 5 goal 3, 33. Lincoln Districts 2 goal 4, 16.
At the MCG, Beebs, there's a bit of movement there at the moment. If you don't mind, bearing in mind the Gold Coast Suns had this game dead to rights not so long ago. 25 minutes gone in the final quarter there at the MCG. The Gold Coast Suns 12-16, anchored on 88. Hawthorn screaming home 11-7-73. Still 15 points in front, but there'd be a few minutes left.
Hawks season on the line. If they don't win that, they have no chance at all of making the final. So
I would agree with that.
It'll be a big finish there. But the ball's back in the middle here at Centenary Oval with the final game of the Saturday round in the Bendigo Bank Mortlock Shield 2017. Jesse Kemp, beautiful tap down. Burton gets a beautiful handled out to Kenny. Kenny misses a target in Racing. Racing now gets onto it. Puts it,
no.
Fine. That's straight to Kingsley Building. Building looking out wide and trying to find, good mark there. The play goes on. Now it's Peter Lindsay. Peter Lindsay looking forward and finding Keeley,
yes,
is it? I think that's Keeley.
I think you might be right. Tynan Keeley. He got the journey, Beebs. He's a long kick.
Yeah, I don't think he can make it.
Kick from an outside 50.
I think he'll struggle with it. He is a little bit heavy with this colder weather, so I reckon he just might struggle to make the distance. But he might prove me wrong, Jack.
He's backing himself in. In he comes anyway. They need a goal, Districts. Gets close to the man on the mark. He gets the length, fine, but it's offline. Through for one behind.
They need a goal there, Districts, badly.
Yeah, they do. They need to lock this up. It's pretty free-flowing stuff here. They just need to tighten up, Districts, because Eastern Eyre are moving the ball very, very nicely.
All from that turnover there from Racing here in the middle to Milne. So ball comes down now.
Eastern Eyre, and that's chopped off there.
Olds, great mark.
Yeah, Olds now hands it off to Quade Ware, who runs on to 45 metres out. Kicks on line, that's home.
That's definitely a contender for the Cummins Hotel, open late every day. This one was in goal of the day.
Indeed, that tightens things up. That's the goal they needed. Eastern Eyre 4-3-27 to Lincoln Districts 3-5.
3-2?
I don't know.
3-2.
Something.
3-2.
Get out of the way. I'm pretty sure it's 3 goals 5, Beebs.
Okay.
3 goals 5, 23.
Yeah, right.
Back into the middle of Centenary Oval.
That was a good bit of play. Great mark by Carlos, great handball, good running footy.
Up we go again. Kemp gets his hand to it, didn't win that one as decisively, but Maitland flashes through and gets the handball forward. One hand's not enough there, George. And will be set upon here. Quade Ware over the top of, who was
Jack
that getting
Burton,
up? Jack Burton, last man up. Up we go again. Olds wins that one down to Ware. Smothered off the boot though. Handballed out there by Franklin. Pumped forward by Kenny. Oh no, it's got through to Fitzgerald, who pumps out a lovely handball. They have numbers here. Harrowfield will not miss that, and has.
No, it doesn't make a distance. Great mark, Johnny Miller. Johnny Miller comes out now, looking forward and finding Ben Bolt.
Ben Bolt now looking up for options. He's got one short, and he'll use it. That's Cody Pilgrim. Pilgrim now, half-back flank for Lincoln Districts. He'll kick right in front of us here at the central comedy position. Up they go. Keeley wins that over the back. That won't get paid though. Or roving the ball there beautifully, and it spills out now for Eastern Air. Maitland again kicks the ball forward, and Jess Kenny now looks for options. He's about 80 metres out from goal. They're kicking to the northern end. He looks for Fitzgerald, who props, but he's won the off hands there. Pumps it back in. It's a good tackle on Tom Davey. Harrowfield goes in with the body, creates a path, and it spills out as a result for Eastern Air. Looking for options now and finding Harrowfield.
I think it looks like Harrowfield putting in what a pair of hands he's got.
Where? Yep, solid as a rock.
Again, worked it well each and there until they got that space and found and used
Clever
the ball.
body work from Harrowfield, and funnily enough, he's the one that ends up with the ball.
Yeah, and this will be, I think, his third, I reckon, if he kicks this one. So he's certainly giving some trouble to the Lincoln District side. But this guy's been champion football for a long time.
Every chance he will give some trouble to Great Flinders or Far West tomorrow. But in he comes now. Harrowfield. Very close to the man on mark. And that's gone through for a behind anyway.
Arkit Bergwijn brings it in looking for Cody Pilgrim. Finds him. Cody Pilgrim now. This is where he got in the trouble for looking. It's a right.
Oh, it's a terrible kick.
It's again, it comes down. Francis brings the ball to ground. Oh, the Lincoln Districts player. Harrowfield gets it on his left again, looking up forward. Good tackle there, Parker. Well played there, gets it over the top. Short pass there, not a good kick.
Oh,
Lincoln Districts player, and he is wrapped up.
Benny Clements.
Yeah, and that was Johnny Miller putting the Lincoln Districts player all in a lot of trouble.
Struggling to hit targets coming out of defence districts. They're alright once they get it in the middle of the ground, but they're struggling to get it out once it's in Eastern Air's forward line. But anyway, that's Benny Clements there trying to get through, and I think it's been called a throw, has it?
Yeah, it has. It's a free to Eastern Air, and they'll take a shot. It looks like young Clements, I reckon, is it?
I think it might be. Must have been a high tackle because I'm pretty sure he won the pill. Hey, regardless. He'll line up. He'll kick this from just inside 50 beams. He got the journey?
Struggle, I would think, in these conditions. Oh no, he's got it easy.
He's got it easy.
It's
It's home. Home and hosed. Another one for Eastern Air. Their third of the quarter. They go to 5 goals something.
5-4.
Let's come back to the scoreboard in a minute because we can't see it at the moment.
And it was Benny Clements who kicked the goal.
Indeed, and very, very good passage of play again. Once they get it in their forward line, Eastern Air, they just managed to lock it in at the moment.
Yeah, well, they've got
a little bit more than Districts have been able to.
Look, you've got Berger up there, you've got Luke Harrowfield, you've got Benny Clements, and they're holding the ball in well, and Matty Parker down there as well. So they're just, and Kemp's giving them first use of the ball in ruck. He's winning the ruck just about on cue. There he goes again. Ball comes through. They're coming out. Little Franklin taps it on. Now Burton gets a handball out. Kingsley building snares though. Gets stopped down again. Looks like Peter Lindsay going for a run. Takes the ball through. Looking for, trying to find. Oh, the call got called out of it. Keeley should have gone for it if you mark it, son. Zach Calder around the body. That's bad. No, he pushed it. Bounced through for a point. Good work there. Calderwood took it on himself to take that, and he did need to take that shot, Jace. So that's now we think 3 goals 6 if they ever get out of the road. 3 goals 6 to 5 goals 4 on the Anytime Fitness scoreboard.
Indeed, they brought it back into play now. Eastern Air found their big ruckman, big lumbering ruckman. He's anything but lumbering. Lovely left foot pass too from Jesse Kemp. Finds an intended teammate. Eastern Air now look to bring the ball back in, and that's a turnover. That's a bad kick, and it's picked off by Tyrone George. George now on the left foot looks up for a teammate. Oh, running underneath it there was Dean Miller. It spilled out the back and over the boundary line. It wasn't Dean Miller, it was Blaze K. Apologies there. But it spilled over the boundary line, and it'll be a throw-in. Ball's thrown in. Comes out now to Eastern Air. Oh, off the knee.
Off the knee.
Yeah. And it'll be thrown in. Quade Ware and Harrowfield just making their way back in front of us. Got Tyler Franklin making his way over to the stoppage for Eastern Air as well. He's been excellent.
He has.
They're about to be thrown in. Well, it's a short throw in, but Kemp will win it anyway because that's what he does.
Burt just read the ball beautifully. Good handball to Clements. Clements keeps it in play, just down the line. Well, we can't take the mark.
Oh! Yep.
Yes, I think that should have been a free kick. I hear what they're saying. He took his legs out. Should have been a free kick, but none called. The umpire now. Kemp's dominating the ruck, but he's not going to take this. Looks like Davey's going to take the ruck here against Olds. Olds gets the tap down. Taken by Davey.
Oh,
Davey
that's not a handball.
No, that's not. That was Maitland gets it on. Parker gets the handball on again. Oh, socket forward.
Oh, look at that.
Good big fella out there now. Kingsley Building on the run. Gets the handball over the top. And I'm not sure who that is, Jason. You see that number there?
No.
Okay, the ball gets kicked for a terrible kick. Turnover again. The ball comes back in the middle. Oh, they're going to Harrowfield.
They're about to pay for that.
Harrowfield looking, just pops it
Oh,
over the
there
top
it
to
is.
Berger. Beautiful kick, beautiful lead. And look, the mistakes coming out of defence for Lincoln Districts are hurting them badly, Jason.
Yeah, they are. They're turning it over too much, and Eastern Air are just making them pay off. Fitzgerald, I don't know what he was thinking there, but it might come off. Harrowfield will get a free kick. Yes, Harrowfield will get the free kick. I don't know why Fitzgerald just didn't go himself there. That's what you...
Might have been just
maybe out just outside his range, you think?
That's the only reason I can think of. But
oh, this is no such problem here for Luke Harrowfield.
Looking for number 4.
He'll get the journey comfortably. He'll kick from probably 35, 40 metres out, basically directly in front, kicking to the northern end here at Centenary Oval.
And on the EP surf score, it's Eastern Air 5-4-34, Lincoln District Train 3-6-24.
In he comes. And that's a mongrel thing off the boot.
He just tried to put it there, Jason.
Not sure what he's
popped it up in the air.
trying to do
That was a terrible shot.
Ugly.
Moves
Very
Eastern Air
ugly.
to 5-5-35.
They bring it back into play now, and straight down the middle is the way home for Lincoln Districts.
Tyrone George.
He's handballed out, lovely little handball inside. It's the shortest way home, boys. Why not? Zach Calderwood takes it. He turns around. He'll left foot, raking left footed kick in front of Keeley, who couldn't quite get back in time. It spills out though, and that's a good finish. Lovely finish there for Lindsay Benbolt. That is as clean of ball movement as you will see today, Beebs. That is a contender for the Cummins Hotel play of the day.
Yeah, look, as soon as that ball hit the ground, Lindsay Benbolt just absolutely pounced on it, and you could see it happening, unfolding. He just set himself there in the right spot, front and centre, got the crumbs, and away it went straight through the goals. And Lincoln Districts really needed that goal.
Isn't it funny how that 2-goal turnaround could happen? You got Harrowfield, who you would have put the house on, slotting that through. And
I'd be homeless.
He's missed. Terrible shot at goal. All of a sudden, it's up the other end, and ball's put through from Benbolt to bring them back within a kick.
Yeah, on the Portland and Boat Supplies scoreboard, it is now Eastern Air 5-5-35, and we've got Great Flinders. We've got Lincoln Districts 4-6-30, 5 points of difference.
DJ Barra is down on the boundary line somewhere. I can't actually see him at the moment, but where are you, Barra? Have you got any info for us?
Yeah, I'm just down here, guys, in front of the Eastern Air coaches box. Eastern Air playing some really strong football, and that's it, Beans, you've got him. And yeah, so Harry Miller asked the Lincoln District side to try and stay in front. They haven't done it, that's why Eastern Air is still just in front. That's you, boys.
There you go, DJ Barra in front of the Eastern Air dugout at the moment. It spills out here now towards us, leading back in the race there and pumped forward for Eastern Air. That was Masters, yes. Harrowfield.
Left foot, looking for Berger.
He's got it.
How good is that man's use of his body? He's absolutely brilliant.
He's a genius.
He just does it so beautifully every time.
You can see why, and it's a good lesson for any young forward. He does the work before the ball gets there. Doesn't do anything silly, no hands in the back or anything,
No.
just a gentle nudge. Just a gentle nudge under the pill, protects the drop zone, takes the mark, now he'll finish.
He will, and it's just a great effort. He's a footballer that you love to watch play the game. Marks, kicks strongly, great body work, comes in.
And he's missed.
No,
He's got it. He has got it.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
he's
he
got
ran
it.
a long way to left, but
Geez, he put on a bit of a show there, the goal umpire.
he did. I think it was Brett Shannon just playing up for the crowd there on the goal umpire. But that's another goal to East there, and they creep away again, Jace. They lead now on the Lincoln Lingerie scoreboard. They lead 6-5. There's the half-time siren as we speak. 41 to Lincoln Districts, 4-6-30.
Indeed. Brett Shannon now can go get some ice on that hamstring down there after putting on a bit of a show for the crowd down there, the goal umpire. But DJ Barrell go and check the huddle at half-time. Look forward to having a bit of a spell ourselves, because it's been a very entertaining and intense quarter of football, that one, Beeps.
Yeah, look, and as we said, this is another reasonably close game. There's only 11 points in it, so, I mean, one of these sides, well, at the moment looks like East there may break clear and win by more than the 23 points that Great Flinders did to get them into the main game on Monday.
We will see about that. A big second half to come here at Centenary Oval. The Mortlock Shield 2017 continues after this.
Mate, I'm going to look at the scoreboard. We cannot see that.
lead.
And
And he's laced out.
beautiful football, wasn't
Matty
it?
Parker. Yes, the Matty Parker again. You won't see better footy than that anywhere, at any ground, in any competition. In they come. Parker shoots on goal. That is
Lovely.
straight through the middle. That's the perfect start for Eastern Eyre. Champagne football, babes.
Yes, absolutely brilliant. Ruckman down to Jack Burton, running through it, pace, deliver the ball to a fast leading Matty Parker. You couldn't do it. Those two played a lot of footy together, of course, at Marble Range too, and now they're back together with them both being in the Eastern Eyre Footy League now, one at Ports and of course one at Cow.
Indeed. So back to the middle we go, extending their lead in the first 30 seconds. Eastern Eyre wasting no time.
7-5-47 to Lincoln Districts 4-6-30.
Camp will just hit this wherever he likes. In he comes, and that's pretty much what he does. Down it goes. Oh, streaming through again was Burton, who is on a collision course with any player in a Bulldogs jumper today.
Cody Pruitt, look a little unlucky to be caught holding the ball.
I would have
Peter
thought-
Clements now puts it forward, and guess what's that man again, Jack Burton. Best on ground for me at the moment. Gets the ball over there, and looks like that was Dylan Bone. Gets the ball forward, but Lowry comes out, streaming out of the backline. Good spoil there from the Eastern Eyre player. Now it goes forward again.
Oh, good
Keeley,
spoil.
good spoil. Can't get into the game, Keeley. And now this is Sid Masters. Sid Masters on his left foot. A poor kick. Craig Ware takes a good mark in the defence. Looks out wide, goes out across the other side, looking for John Miller. Pinpoint to him. John Miller now goes out wide on the wing, looking for Tyrone George.
Oh.
George drops what he should have taken, but recovers again, but no, not enough now. Gets the ball in the middle. Eastern Eyre to Vanderloo. Vanderloo handballs across. Not too sure who that was too. And they're using the ball well now, the Eastern Eyre side. And the Eastern Eyre player, can't see who that is, Jace, from here. Looks like he's going to get onto his left foot, wherever he is, looking for and finding Kemp, I reckon. No, that's Davey. That's Davey there across. He'll move onto his left foot as well. Looking forward. Looks at centre half forward, goes long. Berger coming out. Oh, nearly gets his hands to the ball. Comes to ground. Eastern Eyre dive. Good tackle there by Lincoln Districts. And the umpire, Jace, will pull it up on the right half forward flank for Eastern Eyre.
Yes, he will. Districts are in trouble here. They need a goal quickly. Camp is just dominating the ruck, as we've said all afternoon. Eastern Eyre leading back in all directions here once again. It's farmed out now and moved forward by Claxton. He finds an opposition opponent, obviously, there in Appleby again. He's been pretty good for Districts.
Yes, yep.
They've cleared it out now and they'll be going forward. It's over the back. Well read. Excellent read from Miller. Handballs it in now. And streaming forward and kicking on goal. Otis is in the square. Does he can't take the mark? No, but he'll kick the goal anyway.
Well done.
Otis Carter kicks the goal.
And a much needed goal for the Lincoln
Did they
Districts
need
side.
that? Streaming forward there, Tyrone George. Good contest in the goal square. And a lovely finish there from Otis Carter.
Yeah,
That brings Lincoln Districts back to within 2 straight kicks of Eastern Eyre on the Lincoln Lingerie scoreboard. We've got 7-5-47 Eastern Eyre to Lincoln Districts 5-6-36.
Yes, it was definitely needed goal there for the Lincoln District side. They have been struggling, but this is the type of side they are when they're in trouble. They've got lots of good players out there, know how to keep fighting. The ball goes up. Kemp, beautiful tap again. Silver serves there. Lowry gets his boot to the ball. Right in front of Vanderloo for Eastern Eyre. He's ridden on the ground. Maitland picks it up over to Kemp. Kemp gets another good handball out there. Eastern Eyre player beautifully finds Davey, and that was Dylan Bone onto the left foot. No, that's not a good kick. Straight to Carl Olds. Carl Olds plays on, good mark. Plays on quickly, big run down. Gets the ball at centre half. We're looking for Keeley.
Oh, good mark.
Stuck up to 1 minute.
Have the shot.
Oh.
Have the shot. Have the shot.
That's his job. His job
Yes.
is to kick goals. He's about 40. He'll probably kick from about 48 metres out.
If it sounds like I'm barracking, folks, I am.
So this will be another match. This will be 2 in a row for the district side. Keeley comes in. Well, it's on the
Oh, it's a
way.
good
Lovely kick. That is a beautiful leg. That is and that's exactly what we said, Jason. He's out there to kick goals. That's his job. He
Yep.
doesn't have to pass the ball out. He's got a beautiful leg from 50 out. Well done. And that's another goal to the Lincoln District side. And they're back in the game, Jace.
Well, that's one thing they're going to be able to do all afternoon is score quickly. They'll be able to string goals together. we'll see if they can work out something to shut down Eastern Eyre in their forward line, because they've been the masters up there all afternoon so far, Beeps.
Yes, on the Grand Tasman Hotel Sellers scoreboard, it's Eastern Eyre 7-5-47 and Lincoln Districts trailing 6-6-42. Only 5 points in it now, Jace. As I said, they're back in the game.
Kemp will go up again against Olds and gets his hand to it, just wins it out, but that's well read in the end there by Peter Lindsay. He couldn't quite get a handle on the ball though. Lovely little, I was going to say a lovely handball, but it was at his teammate's toes, unfortunately.
Yes. Didn't give Riley much chance there.
Maitland's been okay, he's put his body over it, but we're going to have a ball up about 60, 70 metres out from Eastern Eyre's goal. They're kicking to the southern end of this quarter. Vanderloo tries to move it forward. Burton gets another handball, but a little hand in there from Franklin, I think it was. No, from Francis. Anyway, it's back in the middle of Centenary Oval now and about to go forward again, Eastern Eyre. Chopped off there by Blaze K for Lincoln Districts. Oh, that was hard.
No, had to be a high tackle.
Apparently not. McAvoy, take it high.
Umpire warmed. He should have given a free kick there. I thought the player going with the ball was not protected. Anyway, he throws the ball up. Kemp goes up against Old again. Neither win the tap. Comes down. Kemp taps it again. It's a bit of ping pong in there at the moment. Bit of volleyball. Still bouncing around. I have a look. There's stacks on the middle, and the umpire will ball it up again, Jace.
Districts want this cleared out. They want ball in space where they can use their leg speed, whereas the bigger bodies of Eastern Eyre want this to stay in sight and a game of territory. Anyway, there's their chance, but has he got will he stick the tackle? No, he will not. Eastern Eyre about to go forward again. Terrible handball, but it is going out in front of Clements. Couldn't quite get a handle on that. Districts can't complete the turnover. Now they do.
Johnny Miller.
Beautiful. John Miller takes a bounce, runs through Centenary Oval's middle of the ground, but horrible kick. Keeley slips over. They all slip over. It must be slippery out there at centre half forward. Down goes another one. They're going down like 10 pins at the moment, Beebs. Here's another one down. My goodness, Blaze K stands up and he'll get a kick because of that. He kicks down to nobody.
Otis Carter's being hung on to. He's very lucky not to get a kick there.
I would have thought, but a good spoil there, and it's been cleared out for Eastern Eyre. But Calderwood, I reckon, just pumps that back near about 50 metres out from the Lincoln Districts goal.
Mark McAvoy, I think, mate.
Might be right. It's hard to see over there, but either way, there'll be a ball in about 60 metres out from Lincoln Districts goal. The ruckman come in. Keeley tries to do the ruck work that time. It matters not. Kemp wins it again. Tied up. We'll have another ball up.
Just because we can. And now the umpire balls it up. There is plenty of players around the ball. Kemp goes up. Olds comes over the top. Good tap in front of Kingsley Bilney. Kingsley puts his hand, gets onto his left foot, puts it high up. Claxton in front for Eastern Eyre and takes it out on the full. But Claxton took the mark anyway. Gets in, kicks it in the middle. Looking for finding Burton. He has been everywhere. He has played a great game of footy, even now, this early stage. Okay, gets it out looking for, got to be a free kick, umpire. And that goes to Ben Clements. Clements now will take the free kick for being interfered with. Looking for
Maitland's by himself.
Maitland out here, gives it out to Maitland. He's got a paddock. Plays on quickly. Gets the ball forward looking for Berger. Berger's in front. And no, doesn't take the mark. Comes to the ground. Ball thrown out quickly. Schreiber gets it out now to Cody Pilgrim. Oh, he puts Sam Kalega in trouble. He gets the handball. Through goes McAvoy. In goes Pilgrim. There's a lot of stacks in the middle there. Probably in the back there to the Eastern Eyre player in Kenny, but the umpire was blindsided with a big pack.
It's the 2 1s on each other there. Kalega lucky to get away with that. But hello, we got a block on Kenny. Yes.
Yeah.
Kemp, sorry.
Kemp. So
they need a third man up, I think, at the moment, Beebs. It's just they have to do that.
Yeah.
Not helping them at the moment.
Over to, I think it was Claxton, was it? No, that was Dylan Bone. Bone goes forward, but well held up. Looks like Cale Olds is it over there. Cale Olds going out very wide, looking for Sam Kalega. Ball runs on. Will he keep it in? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Oh, it's a very important kick there. They were away, Jace, if that kick had been on the money.
Yeah, just can't quite link up out of defence. It's been a common threat for Lincoln Districts, actually. When they do, they look $1 million, but it hasn't happened often enough for Lincoln Districts at the moment. Tossed in up there from behind was Brad Masters. And what have we got? Free kick?
In the back.
He picked out here.
Free kick in the back to
Vanderloo.
Vanderloo,
yep. Looks up, little chip over the top. It's got a man by himself, but doesn't hit the target. What a lazy kick, you'd almost say there. It's out of bounds. Terrible kick.
And you pay for those sort of kicks. That he could have used that a lot better and put Eastern Air within a scoring position.
Thrown back in, 50 metres out from the Eastern Air goal. Tap down forward, or Miller he ran past it in the end. Or was that Bilney? It was Bilney.
Yeah.
Yep. Farmed out now for Lincoln Districts, and they hit a target. That's what they need to do. Now they spread.
Peter Lindsay with the ball, mate.
Peter Lindsay's been excellent today for Lincoln Districts.
Very good.
Just not enough movement at the moment for Districts up the line though, and as a result we've got a 3-on-1.
No, we've got a free kick to Districts.
Pushed him out.
Yeah, blocking.
Alright, so Districts go forward now. 1-on-1.
Kick.
That's a great
Oh,
kick. Oh, there he is. Otis.
No,
it's not. It is it Miller?
No, I don't think it is.
We're about to have a look. Turn around and see his number, but whoever it was.
Dudley.
Yeah, it is. You're right, Jai Dudley. Number 30 in your program, folks. If you're playing at home.
Calling him Miller all day. It's Jai Dudley. He's been playing up there in forward.
Used his body beautifully.
He's kicking a lot of goals from Mallee Park.
In he comes. Is on line,
straight
straight through the middle.
And guess what? Lincoln Districts have hit the front.
Well, we said before they can score quickly, and that's what they've done the last 8 to 10 minutes. They've put 3 through, and they've hit the front by 1 solitary point.
And the Lincoln Lingerie scoreboard, what is it, Jace?
It is 7-5-47 to Eastern Air, trailing Lincoln Districts by 1 point, 7-6-48. DJ Barra's down on the boundary line. What's happening down there? Any injury updates for us?
Yeah, no injuries at this stage, boys. Number 29 for Mallee Park, from Mallee Park is Dean Miller playing for Lincoln Districts. So, yeah, no, they're coming back and they're in front. It's going to be a close game.
Thank you, Barra. Excellent. It's spilled out there. Oh, look out. That's lovely work. Good, strong tackle. Unfortunately, turned over going forward by George again, who just hasn't quite used it as well as he would have liked. Riley Maitland now. He's in space. Little handball to a teammate in Kemp. Kemp will use the left foot going forward for Eastern Air. Oh, good spoiling effort there and a lovely follow-up tackle, but couldn't quite hold it in there. That was Hanson for Districts, but spilled out now. 45 metres out from Eastern Air's goal. Comes out now and a kick forward there from Fitzgerald. It's into the forward pocket. Oh, a good solid effort.
I thought you really marked. Look, Wade Ware now.
Yeah, Ware will look to clear for Lincoln Districts. It's an ugly kick.
And very good. Oh, good tackle. Let's hold the ball.
Yeah. No advantage.
Yeah, good call, Josh. We both saw the same thing. And that was, of course, it was 16, which is Lance Appleby. Appleby gets it forward, gets it back again now, and then goes forward. Tyrone George running the ball through, takes it back again, gives the handle, gets on his left foot. Ugly sort of a kick, 1-on-3 here. There was no way. That was going to happen.
Some circle work going on here at Centenary Oval at the moment. What a kick that is.
Out to Davey. Beautiful pass to Davey on the lead. He looks into the centre half forward now, looking for Clements, but Schreiber recovers, drops the mark, but recovers beautifully. Kicks it out here now to Cody Pilgrim. Oh, Pilgrim nearly handball to an Eastern Air player. Kicks a short one. Into plays Peter Lindsay. Peter Lindsay goes out to the outer side looking for and finding John Miller. John Miller goes back, steadies the ship a little bit. Right, the Lincoln District trying to just move it slowly. That finds, I'm not sure, that was finding, of course, Peter Lindsay. They've worked together on that wing very
They have, just backwards and forwards, but Wade Ware has got some space just in front of us and wasn't overly happy that he wasn't used. Never mind, goes forward, 70 out from goal. They've got numbers back again, Eastern Air, and they're using their numbers beautifully. They'll get a push in the back for a kick.
No, holding the ball, he called, Jason.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
No, I would not have thought so.
That was a tough call.
Were Specsavers
Yeah, I've got some here, mate.
Okay. Anyway, inside 50 we go now for Lincoln Districts. It's spilled to the front and wrapped up in a beautiful tackle there was, I reckon that was Hanson. But now it's 50 metres, just outside of 50 in fact, for Lincoln Districts. They're kicking to the northern end in this third term.
Jack Bird wrapped up in a good tackle by Lincoln District. He was about to break free.
We'll have a ball up. Oh. Big fella boots the ball
forward
there. Yeah, Lowby. It spills out the back. Kingsley Beardy, can he get through? He stands up in the tackle and then falls over. Out she comes. Big fella again. Boots it forward now, and have we got? Oh, it's a contest in the goal square. It spills out. There he is again. No,
He's 29.
that was our man Dudley.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just got a message that this Dean Dudley 29. So
Yep.
the book's wrong here. So
We got no idea. Going on what's in the book, we just keep calling it that. Which there's no 29,
No,
so that
so it must be Dean Dudley. I'm sure.
Yep.
That's what he said.
Oh, courage, but didn't
Doesn't
quite
take
take
the
the mark.
That was Appleby.
Maitland now for Eastern Air goes forward. Harrowfield, yeah, he'll get a free kick there. Look, oh no. Oh, okay, it's gone the other way.
Yeah, well, Hanson didn't know, so the umpire's giving him the benefit of the doubt there. And
Harrowfield will take the free kick. It was on where? Bit of holding.
yeah. Even though that umpire then, that still should have been 25. He should have been aware of what was going on. And at worst, this has really slowed it down, should have been 25. Harrowfield now gets on his left, goes short, looking for, and finding that is Brad Masters. Brad Masters going forward now, looking for Berger. Sets it up high. Oh, he's nearly
Really took
home.
it.
Handballs across there. Oh, now it goes out wide looking for Berger again. Doesn't get it though. Oh, should have been a free kick there. Berger hit him high. Goes out to Kemp. Kemp on his wrong foot. Puts it out wide. The Eastern player takes the ball, but takes it out. And that was Benny Clements taking the ball out of play.
Sam Kaliga, get down to the nearest news agent and get yourself across Lotto Ticket, son, because you're lucky to still be with us.
Yeah. Umpire throws the ball in now. Ruck's going. Now goes over the back. Good handball there. Gets onto his left foot. Play on. Cody Pilgrim gets the ball onto his left foot very quickly. Out wide. Kemp can't mark it. Ball comes to ground. Eastern Air take it. Looks like Jack Burton again. Gets a good handball out. Another handball out there through Eastern Air. Goes out wide. Franklin, I think, gets it on his right foot. But straight into the arms of the waiting. I'm not sure that's Pilgrim. Now the ball comes out wide here. John Miller. Can he pick it up?
He
Yes,
can.
he's clear. One bounce. Two bounce. Three. Looks short now. Looks into the middle.
Oh, it's a
We're
good
finding
kick.
King to building.
Oh, he
Plays
rolls
on.
off.
That's a suicide handball. Chases the ball. Mate.
Oh, look here, Harrowfield.
Mate.
Oh no, he's missed him.
Oh,
Harrowfield
no,
was
it
all
a good
by
kick in the middle.
himself.
No, there was a better kick in the
Yeah, it
middle.
was.
Clements
Oh,
over the top to
Fitzgerald.
Berger. Can't take the mark. Good spoil. Gets the ball out. Schreiber. He's not tackled. He is tackled. Ball comes to Pilgrim. Gets on his left. Oh! Great shot by Cody Pilgrim.
What?
I don't think he was supposed to go there. It was supposed to go across, but it came off the side of his boot.
That was a beautiful banana.
Yeah.
It was straight through the middle, just about. It's, you're not kicking to that end, mate.
No, but that's a point under the scoreboard for the Eastern Air side. Now, Arkit Gurwan looking to bring it in, and he kicks out long.
He does go long. It was 60 out. Oh, lovely. We used the body there. Quick movement there from Francis. He's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Reece Francis. It's kicked back inboard now to Tyrone George, who's been running around everywhere. He looks
Lovely
forward.
kick.
Lovely kick. Lace
Keeley.
out. Keeley now looks up. He wastes no time as well. Inside.
Otis.
Here's our man, Otis. Otis is up.
Is it Otis?
Is
No,
it? Or
it's
Dudley?
Dudley again.
Dudley again.
Or
Either
Miller,
one.
Whichever. Or Miller.
I'll take either one of them two.
We'll just take a name.
Dudley it is. He's going to line up. What do we think here? About 40 metres out. Just worse than a 45-degree angle. Right in front of the can bar, and they will tell him all about it if it's through. It's online. It's through. Well done. Another goal. Dean Miller puts that one through for Lincoln Districts and extends their lead beyond a goal now, Beebs.
Yeah, look, 10 minutes into this quarter, you would never thought this was going to happen.
No.
Great figures look Mill on top. But,
Eastern Air.
yeah,
Eastern Air.
Eastern Air,
Yep.
sorry, I'll get it right eventually. Eastern Air were right on top, and Lincoln Districts were in trouble, but they have certainly lifted, and they seem to be running away with it from Eastern Air now.
Leg speed certainly troubling them at the moment. I think the Lincoln District's leg speed. Anyway, back in the middle of the ground, and we've got a free kick.
From the umpire.
Oh, he can't. Just can't stay out of the game here, this son. Anyway, Eastern Air will take a kick.
Tommy Freeth.
Freeth looks up. Does he find an option? No, I know. That's well done, Vanderloo.
Well read.
Front and centre. Kemp boots it forward. It's 2 on 1. Oh, the siren goes at the wrong time if you're an Eastern Air fan. That leaves us with a 7-point margin at 3/4 time, Beebs. We've got Lincoln City in front. Lincoln Districts, Lincoln City have already won. Lincoln Districts in front, 8-7-55 to Eastern Eyre, 7-6-48. That's it, thank you very much. 7-point margin. DJ Barra is down on the boundary line, making his way over to the huddles. Where are you heading, Barra?
Yeah, I think over to the, of course, who's in front, Lincoln Districts, and here's the way they're playing, another 3 or 4 goal lead in this next last quarter, and yeah, they could be well into the last game on Monday. Back to you, boys.
Good on you, Barra. Barra's jumped clean off. The Eastern Eyre boys might be wearing the blue and red shirt, but I reckon that'll be coming off in a minute. We'll get the Bulldog shirt on him.
Well, if you remember right, there was only one of us that picked Districts.
There you go, that must have hurt too. Anyway, we will go to a break, and when we come back, we will have the final quarter of Mortlock Saturday. Who will be playing in the last 2 games of Monday? We will find out after this. It's the final quarter of the Saturday of action. It's been a great day's action too, Beebs.
Right from the first bounce today, mate, it's been terrific footy.
DJ Barra was in the 3/4 time huddle for Lincoln Districts. Barra, they're up and about the Districts lads.
Yeah, certainly are, mate. About Harry Lilly, we need good third quarter.
Yeah, the boys got back in the game there. Really pressure from the ball carriers. They used the ball really well going forward. They really wanted to make sure that we nullify the efforts of Terry Fitzgerald and Parker.
So, good luck, mate. I hope you have a really good last quarter.
Let's see how it plays out.
Good luck.
Good work, TJ Barra. Harry Miller doing a good job down there on the boundary line for the Lincoln Districts lads.
Yes, another one with AFL experience, mate. Played for Hawthorn and been a great footballer here for Mallee Park for many years, so he knows what it's all about.
Indeed, we're about to get underway in the final term. It's a 7-point lead for Lincoln Districts, and if we go to the West Coast Diesel Service, West Coast Diesel scoreboard, is that right, Ben?
Yes, West Coast Diesel Service.
Righto, let's go with that. It is 7-6-48 to Eastern Eyre. They trail Lincoln Districts 8-7-55. In the middle of Centenary Oval. Up we go. Rucks go up. Oh, Olds takes a tumble and will be given a free kick for some reason. I thought that was just the ruck contest, but never mind. He kicks the ball forward for Lincoln Districts. They can get the first one and will make it awfully tough. Good kick too. Spills forward now, not quite taking the mark there. Was Lindsay Benbold. He does boot it forward though for Lincoln Districts. Oh, they're throwing themselves in there. That came out there. Nick Gale boots it out wide for Eastern Eyre, and it's going to spill over the boundary line for a boundary throw in. Half forward flank for Lincoln Districts. They're kicking to the southern end in this final term.
Umpire, the boundary umpire now grabs the ball and will throw it in at right half forward flank here for Lincoln Districts. Who we got going in the ruck? We've got Cale Olds against about, I'm not sure, didn't get there. Picked up by Lincoln Districts, ball smothered. Punch goes forward from Eastern Eyre again. Burton takes it and tackled, wrapped him up. Burton's been a very good player all day for the Eastern Eyre side.
Beams, I've got to do this for DJ Barrett. It's his 46th birthday today. Around the grounds for Lincoln Lingerie. The Brisbane Lions, 6 goals straight, lead the Fremantle Dockers 1-1 at the Gabbatoir. 21 minutes into the first quarter.
Okay, the ball comes out here now. Good on you for Barra there. Knocked off the ball. Got Keely. Keely pushes the ball forward. Eastern Eyre playing Maitland. Gets the ball out again. Now Dean Miller. Oh, no. Umpire says play on.
My goodness.
Dean Miller caught one right in the head there, and the umpire said no.
Dean Miller was just about decapitated. How did we not see that?
The umpire balls it up. Ball comes down again, right in the middle of the pack. Burton picks it up. Can't get rid of it again. Dean Miller dives on it, back into the pack. Now the umpire, what's he called here? I'm not too sure. He's going to ball it up. No, he's going to give a free kick.
What on earth is going on out there, Beebs?
Well, I'm not too sure, but it's Kingsley Vilney going to have a shot now.
Was that the square up or what? I don't know what that was.
I'm not sure what it was, but anyway.
I don't mean to be harsh on the umpire, but he's having a mare. In he comes, Kingsley Vilney.
Lovely kick. Lovely.
Is it going to hang on?
Yes, it does. That's a goal to the Lincoln District side. A very, very important goal. And I can't believe how the umpires picked that free kick out of the middle of nowhere on that one, mate. That was just ludicrous. But
I'm not sure what's happening down there, Beebs. You'll have to put the mic down and get out there, I think.
Not going to happen. Anyway, on the Grand Tasman Hotel Cellar scoreboard, it is now Lincoln District's 9 goals 7, leading the Eastern Eyre side at 7-6-48. And of course, that was a contender for the Port Lincoln Mitre 10 goal of the day.
It was a contender for something. Anyway, the ball's back in the middle now. Olds gets his hand to that. Lovely little tap down, but it spills out now over there. Maitland again. He's been pretty good for Eastern Eyre, but dived upon there, and that was Franklin again.
Eastern Eyre might have shifted Jesse Kemp to centre half forward to try to get some goals up there. The ball's not getting there now, and they need to get it forward very quickly.
They do. Maitland throws himself in again. We've got 3 standing over the top of him. We'll have another ball up right in the centre circle.
They just
the middle of Centenary Oval.
Knocked Tyler Franklin over there like it was a rag goal.
Yeah.
Threw him out of the way.
Numbers around the ball up again. Up goes Olds. He's doing well now in the ruck. Interestingly enough, Kenny goes forward and Olds gets into the game. Well, it's a good tackle. Excellent tackle. And he'll ball it up. Not rewarded.
And Eastern Eyre throwing Tommy Freeth into the ruck again, and I think that's where Carl Olds is starting to get on top in there, Jace.
Yep. As Appleby wrapped up. Oh, Olds again smashes it forward. And they're just looking for the territory at the moment, Lincoln Districts, no doubt about that. Leading back in the race there for Eastern Eyre was, I can't see that. Thank you, Walford. Tackled and holding the ball. Beep says, where's the prior? Shakes his head.
Three there, good tackles in a row, and then they just decide to pay one there.
It's a long way away from us, but
Peter
Lindsay now brings the ball into the 50 for.
What
about the roving off hands?
Kingsley.
Finish the goal, son! He has!
The City Motors, your local holders deal goal of the day. What a magnificent read.
What about that?
Kingsley Vilney at pace, took the ball off and put it straight through the middle. That was a fantastic goal.
What might be, that is the Port Lincoln Boat Supplies play of the day. We'll even give it the Mitre 10, Port Lincoln Mitre 10 goal of the day. It's got both.
Yeah, fantastic. That was a brilliant.
The crowd liked it too.
Oh yeah, well it was brilliant football. To be able to do what he did then, at pace, just took it cleanly, beautiful goal. And that's now on the scoreboard. It reads Lincoln Districts 10 goals, 7 to Eastern Eyre 7 goals 6.
Not easy to see that scoreboard, Beebs.
Well,
Not easy at all.
I'm not sure those lads don't realise that we
Never
can't
mind.
see through them.
Anyway, Eastern Air's still in this. They need to get a goal right now, though.
Top the Vandalore, back to Maitland. Maitland now goes short, looking forward, finding Matty Parker. They need a lift and they need it now.
Parker looking for options. He'll kick it inside forward 50.
Looking for Berger.
Bodied off the contest. They've done well
Carl
back
Olds.
there. Yeah,
How's
Olds.
he lifted?
He has played brilliantly in the second half, no question about that. Looks to find a teammate and spots him up. Beautiful kick. Chip back inboard there, and we've got Tyrone George now with the ball about centre half back for Lincoln Districts. Looking for options.
They're starting to play with some confidence, though, Districts.
Yeah, he's chipped it, and it's
Bounce
got through.
mark.
It's got through, and Districts continue on. It's turned over now, though.
Leon Wolford.
Eastern Air look inside the middle. Can he? It clears him. It's got through. Pushed off the play there easily.
Pilgrim.
Yep, Cody Pilgrim pushed off of it. Vandalore now comes out with it.
How did he get through there?
Harrowfield didn't quite, but he'll get a free kick.
Lucky free kick for Harrowfield there, but he'll take it. They had a bad one down the other end, so that squares up. Puts it in the middle to nobody. Absolutely no one there to kick it to. And that was there. Appleby takes the ball. Gets it on to Carlisle. Wow, is he growing in stature as this game goes on. Beautiful kick to Blaze K. Blaze K gets the handball on the Caldwell. Back to Blaze K again. And out wide to Carlisle's running on again.
Look at them go.
They are playing some champagne footy. Over the top. Oh, good effort there by the Eastern player. Wolford backs up on it. Picked up again. Hasn't got the ball. Now Bilney gets it out. Looks out there for Blaze K. Breaks through the two tackles. Gets the handball back. Coming around now, Caldwell on his left foot, looking in the middle, bad kick. Harrowfield intercepts.
Got to go, mate. Got to go forward. Surely Beebs has got to go.
Well, he does, but he isn't going. Now goes short, out wide, looking forward. Called play on now. Drop the mark. He's gone. That's holding the ball. Ball goes on forward, looking out and finding. Bad bounce there for Dean Miller. So the ball goes out of bounds. We've got Barra down on the sidelines. What's happening, Barra?
Yeah, the intensity for Lincoln Districts has lifted immensely. They're taking everything they can and trying to get the ball forward every time opportunity that they can. So it's still a tight game, mate.
That Kingsley Bilney goal still got me riled up, Beebs. They throw it in about 70 metres out from the Lincoln Districts goal. Eastern Air, though, going forward now. Pumped it back in front of their dugout. Running onto it there, I believe that's Clements, is it? I can't see over there.
No, too big for Clements.
No.
Might be Davey.
Yep, I think it is. You're right, Davey. Anyway, they'll toss it back in again, 70 metres out.
Ruck with Olds.
Yep.
Olds taps it down beautifully in front of Bilney. Bilney can't take it clean down the ball. It's run out of bounds, Judge.
I'll get ready to toss it in once more. Just pushed it about 10 metres further around, but it's, I guess you could say halfway between the cam bar and the dugout for Eastern Air. But ball hits the ground, neither ruckman got a hand to it, but it will be cleared out the back. John Miller pumps it forward now. Keeley, is that? No, it's not. It's spilled over the back. On hands and knees there, a little handball out for Lincoln Districts, and it's not going to come out of there. They're going to have a ball up right on the 50-metre line for Lincoln Districts. They're kicking to the southern end in this final term. Another goal here would just about seal it, Beebs.
I think another goal would seal it. I think it's just about over now. Districts on top in the contested ball. They're getting all these balls out of the pack.
There we go, Maitland. No, Franklin. Who was that?
That was Burton.
Burton again.
And
it's been excellent.
The ball's been kicked out in the full by the Eastern Air player. And looks like Peter Lindsay now looking at where to go.
Lindsay, probably been best on so far.
Very close.
Looking up now, looking for a target inside forward 50. Kicks it about 50 metres out, and that's spoiled over the boundary line. We will have a throw in again. This suits Lincoln Districts down to the ground, Babes.
Yes. Well, what have they got at the moment? What's their lead? We're talking about
19 points.
19 points. So they still need another couple of goals to assure themselves getting into that final game.
It's come forward now, and Miller feeds out a handball, a snap-on goal. That's through. No, just offline out to the left. Didn't quite come back enough.
No, it fades down that way all the time. You've got to be kicking it right across. That's another point. They lead by 20 points now. This is getting very close. The ball's kicked into Vanderloo. Vanderloo gets the handball on.
Oh, that's good for
Comes running through there now, in through the middle, but Craig Ware in the way.
Oh, that's knocked.
A good mark by Craig Ware. Been a great duel between Ware and Harrifield all day, Jace. They have been at it 100%. Craig Ware now looking, he's going out wide. No, he goes short, disguise it. Umpire calls play, gets it back to Craig. Tyron George, good handball. Craig gets a handball on to Benbolt. He's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Umpire's going to call that holding the ball. And they mucked around with it too much there. Lincoln Districts gets out wide now here to Jesse Kim. He's led right up from centre half forward. He's got nowhere to go. He's going backwards. Going to go down the line now. Just pump it long. Kicks it along the line. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Gets the ball. Looking for Vandaloo over the top. No, it's not there either. Goes into the middle of the ground. Oh, that's terrible. Tyron George intercept. Runs on now. Uses the ball.
Yep.
Oh, good mark.
Strong mark.
And I think that was Zach Caldwell.
In front of Claxton, yeah.
A gutsy player, Zach Caldwell. He does not shirk an issue at all. Gets the handball quickly
He does
across to
not
Francis.
sleep with the light on, Babes.
Francis
No doubt.
and puts it.
Take the mark.
Nearly dropped it. Dropped what he should have taken. What was that? Dropping the World Cup. He might have just dropped the Mortlock Shield.
Oh, Franklin kicks it out anyway. Vanderloo are now about to go forward for Eastern Eyre. Little handball over the top. Taking it now, Maitland. Maitland kicks short, looking for and finding Parker, who will kick from the toughest pocket here at Centenary Oval, but he is a jet. So if anyone's able to kick that, it's him.
Now Keeley takes that mark up forward, mate. They go 26 points up and into the main game.
Yep, pretty much. He's
Well,
kicked.
given it a ride.
He's got it.
He's only kicked it from the pocket.
There you go.
12-point turnaround there for Eastern Eyre, and that for Eastern Eyre Lincoln Districts looking for it. They would have had a shot for goal. Now it's a goal to the. That was a great goal.
That was fantastic. As was called, he's a jet. Simple as that. 14 points to the good still, Lincoln Districts, but they will need 2 quick goals if they want to play in that late game. And that could be right, as you said, that could have a big bearing on the Mortlock Shield champion.
I believe he may have just dropped the Mortlock Shield.
We shall see. Back in the middle now of Centenary Oval, the Rucks will go at it once more. Up they go. Yeah, give it to Lauby, but Kenny wins that for Eastern Eyre, and they go forward. Oh, smothered. And spilled out the back. Oh, nearly took his legs there, but it's kicked out there for
John Miller, is it?
No, that was.
He dropped the mark.
Oh, he did drop the mark, but he's got it now.
He's
using his pace, streams through, kicks it into the middle of Centenary Oval. Dangerous kick, but they do have the numbers here. It's about a 4-on-1 now, and they'll go forward. Ben Bolt, Lindsay running forward now. He will look for a short target. And Dudley, does he get it? No, he couldn't stand up. It's come out now to San Jason. He kicks forward. Oh, no, is that going to be front on contact?
Yeah,
Dudley is down. He's not in a good way. Oh, he's grabbed his knee. Please not be a knee. That's horrible.
It doesn't look good.
Well, you keep an eye on the play, Beebs. I'll see what's happening over here, and they might stop this.
The Eastern Eyre going to the centre wing. Good mark in front there from the Eastern Eyre player. He turns, looks to move it on quickly. Can't find an avenue. Backwards, forwards, not sure where to go. Comes across field now. Kicks it to centre half forward. Looking for and finding Davey. Davey takes a good mark. Goes forward now looking for Joel Fitzgerald. It's up there, Arkit Burgoyne. Good spoil from Arkit Burgoyne.
Oh.
Schreiber gets it down on the ground. Gets the handball out. Gets the ball forward again now. Eastern Eyre. Oh, quick kick there. John Miller couldn't handle it. Kemp gets it over the top. Good tackle from Great Flinders. The ball comes into the pack again. Oh no, he's caught in the back.
Dean Miller's getting carried off the ground, and they're not worrying about the interchange, Beeb. So his day is done.
I think Burgoyne takes the mark. Fullback gets the handball across now. Comes out looking out wide here for Sanjay-san. Sanjay-san takes the mark. Where's he looking? He's looking back into the middle. Now he's looking down the line. Not sure where to go.
Oh, it's a little chip.
Little chip there, and finds, of course, that is Lance Appleby. Appleby now. He's going to go backwards. They may win the game here, but Lincoln Districts have got to kick goals to get further in front to make the main game. So, Arkin Burgoyne can't take the mark. Ben Bolt fumbles. Bad fumble there, very important time. The ball comes through, back onto it now. Ball into the pack. And the umpire, Jace, will throw the ball up at centre half forward for the Eastern Eyre side.
The reigning Mortlock Shield champions are running out of time rapidly. Up they go. Over the top was Harrowfield, but he couldn't win it out. It comes forward now, George again. Oh, good smother.
Smother from Wolfen.
It spills out now, and Eastern Eyre have a chance to go forward once more. Shorted up into the middle of the ground. Kenny picks it up on the half volley. Lovely hands. Goes forward. Kicks it to about. It'll land about 30 out from goal, but it's a 3-on-1, and the one nearly prevailed, but not to be. I think we'll have a ball up.
It's out now.
It's come out. We've got Lauby there. They've got the numbers. Lincoln Districts. Miller shorts up. Doesn't quite hit the target. Oh, that's a dangerous handball, but it probably as good as he could have hoped for there, and Lincoln Districts will clear.
McAvoy, I think.
McAvoy kicks it now. Francis looks up. He kicks it to the wing position. Another man by himself out there, Calderwood. Keeley it is. Keeley looks up. And, that's going to be spoiled over the boundary line. And that was good ball movement there from Lincoln Districts, but they've taken it from the back pocket up to the half-forward flank. They can get a goal here. There's still a chance to play in that late game, but there could be much time left, Beebs.
No, I wouldn't think so, Jason. I think we're just about out of time. Because remember, there's no time on in these games on the Saturday. Time on the last two games on Monday.
Runs straight into him.
Coda's had his number a long way out.
Yep. Wrapped up. 40 metres out from the Lincoln Districts goal. They're kicking to the southern end. Car lights go on. That's booted out of there by Ben Bolt. And
Wolford, I think, takes the mark.
Wolford has got that. DJ Barrow is on the boundary line. We might go down to him in just a moment. It's come back out there now, and Eastern Eyre will go forward. Left foot there of Kenny it was. He's kicked it up to that's Kingsley Bildy Jr. Just swooping on that one, booting it out to the wing.
Pass.
What about the kick? My goodness. DJ Barrow, what do you know?
Yeah, hey guys, Dean Miller, he's slowly walking away around the boundary line, so it's not that serious. So probably a good choice to take him off the sideline. It's only about 3 or 4 minutes left to go. So yeah, still a good game, but Lincoln Districts wants to move on.
Yes, indeed. Thanks for that, Barra, and it is good to see him up, Dean Miller, walking around the boundary line.
Maybe only a twist by the look of it.
Let's hope so. Making a good choice there. Coming off his line, Johnny Miller. Can he finish? It's straight. It's home. It's home, Beebs. That's another one for Lincoln Districts, and they are home as well. Now it's a question of the margin.
Yes, well, they need to kick another one to, I think, if they kick one more, I reckon they'll make the final on Monday and play Far West.
We'll see. I think you might be right. One more, I think, gets them there, although there's a few more. It's a bigger score in this game, so I'm not even sure that'll do it.
Yeah, it's 20 points, so I think...
26 versus 23, you're right, probably be enough, but they'll get the calculators out and work that out later on.
Yeah, they'll see what they can do, they'll sort it out, so that's not for us to work out. Up we go, Olds against Kemp's back in the ruck, he gets the tap, gets it onto, that was... Benny Clements. Get the ball forward now. Picked up by, looks like...
Good kick. Oh, is it going to get...
Yeah, Ben Bolt can't talk about it. Recovers beautiful. Gets the
good
handball. Bildy, Kingsville looking short. Oh, he's pushed it too wide.
Oh, no.
Can't keep it in. Ball goes out. Just couldn't keep it wide. Sanjay's son. It was not a good kick by Doug. He needed to put him in an advantage running in towards goal, mate.
Yes.
Could have kicked an easy goal.
Thrown in now, about 45 metres out from Lincoln District's goal. Kemp wins that one down, funnily enough, in the ruck, and they have the ascendancy in that area once more. Good mark. Francis now needs to use it smartly here and find a target inside forward 50. Another goal here could be pretty important for the Lincoln District's Mortlock Shield hopes. In he goes. Francis Kicks it to about 40 metres out. What a kick! What a kick!
From 40 metres away, he told the player where to lead, and he put it there on a 10-cent piece for him.
Here you go, son. Run into that. What a kick from Reece Francis. He is all class. Keeley now lines up from 45 metres out directly in front.
He needs to kick this and make up for that mistake earlier in the game, so in this quarter. So this will certainly give Lincoln Districts a chance to go into the final. If he kicks this, he's pushed it left.
It's gone left.
Way left. So they lead now by 21 points on the City Motors, your local Holden and Nissan dealer scoreboard. 8-6-54, 11-8 to 75.
Eastern Eyre have the ball at defensive 50 now, looking for options. Not much more to play for the reigning champs. Out it comes now in front of, good pick up there for Eastern Eyre by Burns. Burns now moves it on. Vanderlure, it's an FAD. But Vanderlure took the mark anyway. He kicks it inboard. Freeth now. Handball's off. Handball there from Brock McFarlane. It's kicked forward now but turned over, and that's the siren.
This is going to be as close as you can ever get it, mate. On the Grand Tasman Hotel Cellar scoreboard, we have Lincoln Districts run-out winners. If you get out the road, is that?
We'll come back to the scoreboard in a minute. DJ Barra is running around the ground, so we'll come back to him in a moment.
I got it now. 11-9-75 to Eastern Eyre. 8-6-54.
21 points to the good. DJ Barra is working his way over. Who have you got with you, Barra?
Yeah, I've got Kenzie with you, mate. What a great second half for you boys.
Yeah, it was actually. Harry Boy just told us to lock down a bit. Used the ball the right way, I suppose, and so we did.
They were pretty free flowing in the first half, and like they were going to blow the game away. But in that second half, you guys started to find a bit more space.
I think when Kempy came out of the ruck there, it helped us a little bit. Killed us all day, so we made the most of it when he came out.
No worries, mate. Not sure if you've got enough to go into the last game on Monday, but you're definitely going to have a good crack at it. Good luck, mate.
No worries.
On your DJ, Barra Kingsley Bilney Jr. with our play and goal of the day in the same play, because it was class.
It was class, and it was again, from as we've said all day, from the first bounce today, the Mortlock Shield's been some fantastic footy been played. And look, I love the way the players all get together after the game, shake hands, have a bit of a chat, and say job well done to both sides.
Yeah, quality game of football. Eastern Eyre, whilst not getting the chockies today, certainly weren't disgraced. I think it just got a little bit away from them after half time. I don't think they could quite handle the Lincoln District's leg speed, because when the ball was in tight, when it was in close, their bigger bodies and the way they flicked the ball around through handball, they looked far superior. But in the end, I think they just got outrun by Lincoln District's beeps.
Yeah, they did. Look, the players, they're quick players, in Craig Ware, Peter Lindsay, were terrific.
Ben Bolt was outstanding.
Ben Bolt was fantastic as well. And then they had the players setting up, like Reece Francis setting the play up all day. John Miller was great off a half-back flank as well. Zach Calderwood, how good was he today? He was
fabulous, yep.
He was terrific. And they just had good players all over the ground in the end. And the freedom that they worked the ball through with through the middle of the ground, through Cody Prilman was fantastic as well. Tyron George, didn't he come to the game in the second half as well?
Yeah, yep.
His pace was telling.
Got to say, at the back for Lincoln Districts, they certainly tightened up after half-time. Jerome Archie Burgoyne was fantastic, but his combination work, the way they came off their man to help each other out with a young Schreiber. I thought they were really good in the second half.
And not a bad bloke. You're standing a guy like Bergen Fitzgerald, Jerome Archie Burgoyne did a fantastic job.
Yep, I thought so. So good work in the end for Lincoln Districts all round. Their second half was pretty supreme, but Eastern Eyre would be disappointed with that. They did drop off a lot after half time.
But Jess Kenny did not stop trying all day, as did Riley Mate, and I thought he was fantastic as well. Vanderloo was good all day. Jack Burton, I think he was nearly their best. He played a great game. Benny Clements got into the game in the second half. Jesse Kemp was great in ruck, but I agree exactly what Kingsley, when he went out of the ruck, that's when Lincoln Districts got back into the game. So I think that was, I'm not going to blame the coach because it's a tough job, but I think it's probably not the right decision to take him out of the ruck. I don't know whether he was spent or whatever, but in the end I think that made a huge difference. Dion Walker was really good down back for them.
Yep.
All day. Sid Masters, and of course he was very good as well. And Davey, I thought Tom Davey played a good game on the wing as well. So a lot of good players out there for both sides. Here's my prediction for Monday. I haven't seen it, but I'm tipping Great Flinders to play Far West in the 3 o'clock game. And guess what? Lincoln Districts will play Lincoln City in the 1 o'clock game.
I think you're exactly right. And that will be two very interesting games. City and Districts Derby. One of them's going to finish on 2 wins. So I guess we'll see what happens in the Far West Great Flinders game. Right now, if you were to ask me to pick a Mortlock Shield favourite on the back of today's action, it is 100% Great Flinders to win or lose from here.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the Lincoln District side, they won't be unhappy playing Lincoln City. I think they're on top of them, and I think they'll win that reasonably comfortably.
Yep.
But I think also Great Flinders will be, if they play Far West, I think they'll win that comfortably as well.
You would think so, but Far West, they've been surprise packets here at Mortlock many times. So
They have.
and they've got a good side. They've brought a good side down with them. So anything's possible. DJ Barrow is just walking across the ground now, and he followed the Lincoln Districts boys off. Barrow, what did you make of all of that?
Yeah, that was a pretty good win by the boys. Just had a quick word to Dean Miller. He said he thought he might have done his ligament, but nah.
Barrow, excellent work down there on the boundary line today, and happy birthday once again, mate. Yeah.
Yes, it'll be on in the old town of. Oh, hang on, we've got Barrow back again. Barrow.
No, you turned the mic off there. There you go.
Yeah. And go the Lions, by the way.
Yeah. I thought you might say that because on the City Motors scoreboard to the Gabatoir, it is Brisbane Lions 9-1-55 over the Fremantle Dockers 3-3-21. That's 8 minutes into the second quarter. The Brisbane Lions are belting them beams.
Yeah, they are, and look, don't forget tomorrow here, of course, the Port Adelaide Under-15s Cup is being played here. Footy all day again tomorrow. So if you like football, you've got no shortage of it here in Port Lincoln on the weekend, have you?
Absolutely not. We've got the Port Adelaide Magpies Cup tomorrow, as you just mentioned. And then the Mortlock Shield Monday will commence early once again at 9 a.m. start, Babes?
Yes, 9 a.m. kick-off, 9 a.m, 11 a.m, 1:15 and 3:15. Mate, I'm just going to mention the sponsors again because we can't do this without them, and they have been fantastic. Grand Tasman Hotel Sellers, call in and see Simon for the best deals in town. Simon Grimmer down there at the Tasman, call in the bottle shop. Nice bit of port on a winter's night at home.
Nothing wrong with that.
The Anytime Fitness End of Financial Year sale is on right now. EP Surf, they've got their massive Mortlock specials on all weekend. McDonald's calling and book your child's party in their out of this world party room. See the party room.
Thank you.